So, hi YouTube. This is what we're gonna do. Me and Secor are gonna do 7 drafts, fearless, which means the things we pick don't aren't allowed in the next draft. They're basically banned. And what I want to do I want this to be like a little series. That's my intent. I want to do this with Secor. I want to do this with Knight. I want to do this with Lecco. One of those people is a lot harder to pin down for a like 45-minute video than the other two. So
I know what one that is.
and then also like the other fun thing about this series is I could also go back and like pull up the drafts or the video with Knight or with Lecco or with Secor later, and we can go over the drafts I do with other people and see how they drafted instead.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Knight's drafts will be different than Secor's drafts. I'm sure Lecco's drafts will be different than Secor's drafts. I'm sure my
Secor will
drafts,
not have the best drafts. I will tell you that right now.
which is fine. All I'm gonna say is be creative, either early or late, because we're doing 7 drafts, which means when we get to draft number 7, remember we're losing 10. We'll be down 60 champions.
Yeah.
So
That is a lot.
yeah, and there's not a lot of ADCs in this game. Let's just be clear. So like, be creative.
True.
Whatever you want to pick, get it out. Like if you know like pairs you want, get your pairs out. Yada yada yada. Am I starting blue side or are you starting blue side?
You start blue side.
Okay. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Okay, so that means you will end the draft on red side. Like you'll be red on the game 7 draft.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna do. This is gonna feel like very familiar to you. Senna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the way you explained this to me, you said I'm gonna pick center first.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now you're up. You got 2 picks.
So what if I say Lulu
Well,
and Zeri?
you said Zeri Lulu.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick it this way then. Zeri Lulu. Okay, so
Or Zeri Milio.
you want Zeri Milio instead?
Yeah, go Milio instead of Lulu.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go. Well, it's not listed as a jungler. Okay, I want Brand, and I just kind of revealed where I'm putting him, but whatever. I was always gonna put him in jungle, so it didn't matter.
Well, I guess Brand Center can be a bot lane.
Yeah, I want Brand set.
So you're gonna go set.
Yeah.
So since set's pretty well, it's not obvious that it's your top laner, but it looks like the top laner. Because that could be a set support.
Mhm.
I don't really know what's good into Brand Jungle either, by the way. I know you probably don't want to tank because it's a brand.
Okay, well, I mean, I can. I'll just help with that real quick. Brand is my opinion on Brand is really strong when you let him get a lead because he's always going to clear faster than you if you're a slower clear jungler. So you either have to get something back for being a slower clear jungler, like whatever your tank stats are, yada yada yada, or ganking. You have to get something back, or you have to be able to match his clear speed. Otherwise, you're just gonna get you're gonna be down like 60 farm at 20 minutes, and you're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
So
So what if I said Lilia?
you want Lilia? That's fine.
Yeah, because Lilia also, when fighting Brand, of like say there's an invade, she has that move speed thing, so it's harder for Brand to land his W.
And you do get another pick here.
Kesante.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
I think Kesante's broken, but that's beyond the point.
All right, I'm gonna pick Udyr.
Yeah, you slam Udyr, so then I know it's set support.
And
So So you're picking mid
I'm
lane
thinking.
last.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Udyr Seraphine. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. So I don't know if that's a mid lane set now. So it's probably Seraphine mid, if that's the case. Oh, let's go with Kali.
Okay, so you want to call it. Okay, so let's take the second and be full face up about my draft because I know where everything in your draft is going.
Yes.
I'm going set mid if you're going Akali. And it will be Udyr top, set mid, Seraphine in the bot lane.
Okay.
I'll
It's
play set
hard to
mid.
see because that set pick third was just like so odd, but I
So
know set
so
support exists.
when you said the words, I think the Seraphine's mid. I almost wanted to say back. I don't know yet because I didn't know yet. It completely depended on what that pick was. Because if it was something I could play set into in mid lane, I was just gonna play set into it because I don't because it's set. It's technically set ADC because it's farming. Like if I put it bot lane, it would be farming set. It would not be farming Senna. It would be farming set with Senna support. But like it would be what you call fasting Senna. Like it'd be the lane me and Knight used to play, where I'd play set and he'd
Okay,
play Senna, and I would farm, but he would be the ADC. Like
I got you.
um
That makes sense because you definitely don't want a Kali staring down a Seraphine.
Yeah, so that's why oh, I can take Seraphine because like if he takes the assassin approach or like like I expected Azir to be fair. Like in my head, I was like Azir's coming, and I was like, okay, so if it's Azir, I just play Seraphine into it. It's a
Yeah,
Kali, so we gonna play set into it instead. That's fine. I hate this Milio Lilia thing is annoying for me because usually you take Milio into Lilia so you can clear so like you don't get slept and then you clear everybody else's sleep.
yeah,
And I didn't. It's really a lot. It's a really good pick. I like this pair. I don't really like Zeri Milio, but I like Milio Lilia, and the Zeri's fine because it's a hyperscale.
yeah.
Um,
Like the reason I even went Zeri is because like, all right, Senna's hyperscale. Well, she's technically infinite scale, but like, so I was like, okay, Zeri, Pentakill Pikachu over here. Give her an enchanter. Milio's a great enchanter. I don't know what your other picks might be, but the cleanse on his ult's really good, and also just Milio in general's just good. And I liked Lilia because I was looking at Senna, looking at Brand. I was like, okay, move speed's very useful against those types of champions. Less so against Senna, but Senna does not like staring down Lilia because Lilia will put her to sleep.
yep. All right, let's move on to the next draft. Remember, none of these picks are available. I can always flip back if you want to know if something's been taken.
Yeah. All right. So then I'm blue side.
You are blue side. And you have the first pick.
Maokai.
All right, cool. I kind of saw that coming. I figured there would be a Maokai first pick at some point from you because I was never probably gonna pick it.
Oh yeah, I love Maokai.
Um, so I don't think I can pick the draft I wanted to pick into this because I have a pair in mind that I want to use when I get one of these red side drafts I get.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, Spencer knows more pairs than I do, guys.
no,
Like I don't know pairs
I
like
more
that.
just have a pair in mind. I'm gonna take Silas and uh okay, I know what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Silas and I can't find where's this champion at?
What's their name? Is it one of the new champions that might not just be in any pool?
Alright, no, it's fine. I'm gonna take Silas Graves. It's
Okay.
fine. I don't know what I was thinking. You're up. You got two picks.
Okay. What about Nautilus Draven?
Okay. All right.
which obviously that is a psycho pair and is so scary bot
Okay, and
lane.
I have double pick because I have the double pick. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm taking Neela Tarek. Um,
yeah, the immediate counter matchup.
yeah, I'm taking Neela Tarek. That's not Tarek. That's not Neela. That's Sivir. Um,
I didn't even realize you picked when you clicked the first time. I was like, yep, that's Neela.
all right, now you get two picks again.
Right. Brand was banned. I'm trying to remember who all was banned.
There you go.
So Brand's banned, Udyr's banned. Okay. So let's say Cassidin and
Okay.
Cassidin and I'm thinking. Hmm. Renekton.
Okay. Um. Huh. Hmm. I'm really just sorting them so I see smaller pools, so I can think.
One's a little difficult because I'm looking at your draft and I'm like, man, that's pretty scary. Because I know what Graves does. Silas is really
Swain.
good too, and then
Swain. I pick Swain.
Swain.
I pick Swain.
That makes a lot of
I pick
sense.
Swain.
That makes so
I pick
much
Swain.
sense for team
I pick Swain.
fights.
I'm playing Swain top. Into Renekton. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was see, it was almost Graves top. I had a long thought about making it Graves top and picking a jungler or a mid laner and making Silas jungle. I don't really think Silas jungle's great. But I think
It's his clear speed, isn't it?
it's the health on the clear. The
The health on the
speed's
clear
fine.
speed.
He just takes a. If W healed him off big monsters, he'd be a great jungler. I wish that would be the change I'd make him a jungler. W heal off big monsters, even if it's only like 50% heal. As if it was if he had any of his heal off W against big monsters, his jungle clear would. It might be too sustainable. To be fair. Um.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
Uh.
sure if it was Silas mid or not, but I was like, when you picked Graves after, I was like, that's Graves jungle more than likely. Then Swain top makes a lot of sense because that's a difficult matchup for Renekton.
I thought it was the best matchup I could put into Renekton. My only problem with my team is your team just builds merc treads and my team's sad. Um, um, everybody
My
on your
team gets sad.
every member of your team, including Draven, could just build merc treads, and Tarek and Swain and Silas are just sad about it. Like it's fine. Um, I actually really liked. I actually really like your B1 through B3. I don't like your B4 B5, but I I think your B1 B3's I think Maokai, Draven, Nautilus is pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, just those three in general. If you don't have your buttons up or if you're not careful, Draven's gonna come out with heads.
I do like the fact that every team fight is going to be Maokai presses R, then Silas presses Maokai's R, and they just stare at each other like, all right, cool. We rooted our entire teams. Have fun, guys.
That's true. That can be how everything starts. I mostly picked Cassidin because of hyperscale.
Yeah, Mikasa
Because
is a great late game carry. He's into a melee champion, so he gets to actually like fight. He gets to fight a lot if he wants to. I don't know how he does against Silas. I'd imagine
not early
Silas.
game, he
I was
probably
like, I'd
loses.
imagine Silas wins it till about level 7 or so, till that Roa's good and completed and stuff. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably like 20 minutes in, Cassidy starts popping off on Silas. Unless
Yeah,
Cassidy gets stunned first or something,
yeah. So I already had to use
or
two of
gets
my. I
caught.
already had to use two of my fun pairs, Sinistera and Neela Taric, and I had to use my
Yeah.
swing pick.
Neela
Okay.
Tarik's a fun lane.
Especially since when you have the E running, it now ghosts both people.
Oh, it goes both of them
I
now?
think so. I know it goes Tarek.
Oh,
It didn't used to
no!
ghost anybody. Now I know at least ghost Tarek. I haven't played with it yet since it's done it, but I know it at least ghost Tarek, and it was annoying the one time I've played against it. Um,
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna take Ash first pick and sit here.
Oh, God, that's really good. Caitlyn Azir.
Caitlyn Azir. Okay, cool. Azir, Caitlyn, and my pick is Briar, and then what else has been taken? Okay, cool. I'm gonna take Briar Ziggs.
I hate that I. That's probably Zig's mid, because I don't think Zig's Ash is a thing. I mean, I guess it could be. It would at least give the type of wave clear that Caitlyn gets.
You get two picks here.
Right.
This is interesting without bans. Why you think I'm gonna talk? This is interesting without bans because if we had bans here and you didn't pick Lux, I'd just ban Lux and be happy about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Because I'm thinking, like, what I
I
want
know exactly what
top
I'd
and
ban.
jungle to
I'd ban
be.
Lux and I'd ban the thing I don't want to face with Briar.
Rammus.
Is that what you're gonna pick? Because that's not what I'd ban. But
I don't really know what's great into Briar just because of how her kit works. Like fighting in the jungle, obviously, not at a team fight
yeah,
like standpoint. Because Briar feels like she can invade most junglers
you
and
just
just
want things that can drop her aggro or try to win the fight. And there's a couple jungle. There's like two or three junglers that can win that I think can try and win the fight. And there's a couple. And there's like there's still like the drop aggro things.
yeah. Which I think Rammus can do that because he can just taunt, right?
Yeah, but Briar can outplay it if Briar has E. Because then Briar just as soon as you taunt her, Briar just holds E and it
And
cancels the
then
taunt because
throws
she
it,
yeah, because she self roots herself and it cancels the taunt, so she's not autoing for the taunt, and then she just throws you off her, so she cancels her frenzy and your taunt. Like,
and then you just walk away, both
yeah,
of you probably.
or you can fight him after if his W is down, you can just fight him then,
Yeah, so he
because then he
can't
has
roll
no
away.
buttons. He has no
Yeah,
buttons because he has very long cooldowns,
yeah.
and Briar does
Okay.
not.
Well,
Briar
I
does
am
not
gonna
have long
go
cooldowns.
Lux for sure.
Okay,
Because Caitlyn Lux is just a classic lane.
okay.
And we did see was it Worlds that we saw it, or was it something else? We saw Caitlyn Lux take a full turret and then top turret and where the plates were down.
I don't remember what that was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you were the one that told me about that, and I was just like, how? How does that happen? uh, mm, I don't think Sejuani can beat Briar, can she?
It's a matchup like it's playable for both champions.
I'd probably go with Sejuani
Okay.
because Sejuani, I think, can also play top if need be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I have to reveal like the rest of my draft. Like, what am I playing here?
Yeah.
Um,
I think mid lane Ziggs just wins outright because it's a Ziggs and he's going to push and take the turret before his ear can even think of doing that unless he gets ganked a lot.
sorry, I'm seeing what top laners we've played. Okay, cool. Um, okay, I got it. I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play these things aren't situated. I'm gonna play
Okay,
Wei and where is it? What the, I just had it in my head. It left my head. It walked out of my head. I'm just gonna play Wei Sion.
okay. Then my last pick, I want to go Cho'Gath.
That's fine. I know everything. I know where everything on both teams goes. Then, it's Wei support. Um,
Yeah,
on
I
my side.
figured it was Hui support after I was just like, okay, yeah, no, Hui is going to be mid. I mean, Hui is going to be support and not Ziggs in this case. Because it, it would make more sense for him to be support than it's Ziggs.
Hmm.
I don't know what Hui's matchup into Azir is like mid, but I know that Hui as a support would help deal with the Lux and the Caitlyn because he's an artillery mage.
Yeah, I'm less sure about all this. I liked my draft. Like I liked Azir Briar because it's like double. It's double globals, and that
Yeah.
was like the theory. That was like my big. That was like my fun thing. And then like
No, no, that's it's very
it was
those ults
very
together are
hard
really
to
good.
B4 B5 because just like I'll be full face up with the information here. I was really thinking about Braum before. I don't really know if that would have worked. Um, I feel like it might be too much range for me to pick Braum. I picked Scion just
It
because
is.
Scion. I
Yeah.
was thinking like Braum Aurelia, but like I couldn't in my head make that work. I thought Braum Aatrox, I couldn't make that work. You don't have enough melee champions for me to pick a Lowy. Like I took a long thought at Rumble. I've taken a long thought at Rumble on the last two drafts. To be fair, on both the last two drafts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because I think Rumble's good, really good top, and I don't think there's a lot of. I've drafted like we've already lost like what I think is one of the good counters to it, New Deer. So
Yeah, I
there's
chose
that.
Cho'Gath specifically to counter Scion.
Yeah, the Trigath pick's great. I like the Trigath pick. It's
It's Cho'Gath.
yeah.
It's very scary later in the game too.
Mm. All right. Let's go into our next draft where I
Oh,
get red side, so you're up.
okay, I'm up.
Yep,
Okay. I might need a refresher for some of the shit that we've used.
that's fine.
Um, let's go ahead and draft a Lulu as first pick. So you know that there is a Lulu support pretty much. I don't think Lulu can be played anywhere else.
I mean, you could play her mid or top, and you could play her top into a tank if you really want to. Like if I picked Ornn, you could probably just play her into Ornn. Um,
Yeah.
but um, so what pairings do I have left that are fun and interesting that beat Lulu lanes? Okay, I have idea. I'm gonna take Jin Jana.
But I'm imagining that's Jan that would bring a cleanse, right? For the squirrel.
I don't know what he'd bring. To be fair, it depends on what the rest of your team has. Because if it's just the squirrel, then I don't think you bring cleanse.
Right. Okay.
Jin plays at such range. Jin usually just brings ghost. Like if it was like
The
Varus, I'd know I'd bring cleanse. But all right, what are we playing with it? I have like two thoughts on what I think you're playing with it, which is why I picked Jin. So let's see if you pick one of the two lanes I predict.
Well, let's say ASOL
Uh huh.
and ASOL and Rengar.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Um. Can I still make my picks I was gonna make here?
I almost forgotten about Rengar, and I was like, wait, we haven't picked Rengar yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can still do this. I think I can still do this. This is gonna be fun. You're gonna love my picks. Um. Uh. Right now, just guess what my two picks are. I just want you. I just want to hear off the top of your head what you think the two picks are.
The top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Just.
Vigar. I'm gonna say you're gonna go Vigar,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to think. Uh, what's her name? Kindred. Vigar Kindred.
Cool. It's Echo Kiana.
I couldn't have been more wrong.
It's been Echo Kiana since the moment you picked ASOL.
So you were basically saying, nope, ASOL is not allowed to do
As soon as
ASOL
I saw the ASOL, I
things.
was like, ooh, I got picks. I got picks, and they're still flexible.
Yeah, they are.
All right, what you going?
Mm,
What you going? You gonna surprise me? This be like ASOL top, and it's gonna be like Rengar top ASOL ADC or some shit. It's gonna be some weird shit.
maybe. Pantheon Jinx.
Ooh, okay, all right. All right, Jinx was the ADC I thought you'd go for.
Yeah, I was thinking it could be Sivir.
I
It
thought
could be.
my two options in my head for you were Jinx Aphelios, which is why I picked Jin because Jin I think plays very well into at least very well into Aphelios in my opinion. Um, all right, Well, we are five in here, boys. I pick Ornn. I just pick
You're
Ornn.
picking Ornn.
I don't think you
Okay,
picked
then.
Ornn. You picked Ornn on our test draft, so yeah, I pick Ornn.
Okay.
So is it
So
what it looks like it is, which is Pantheon top?
I think it would need to be Pantheon mid and ASOL top into
Okay.
Ornn.
All right. If you want ASOL top, that's fine. All right, I like that. That's
Yeah,
a good
because he.
flex. That's a good flex. Like in reality, like if this is a pro team and your top laner can play ASOL, that's a good flex. Because I think you just get your stacks and you're fine.
Yeah, I get my stacks because I feel like if he's mid lane, he is so much more vulnerable to Echo showing up. I'm assuming Echo's your jungler, right? And
Yeah,
not Kiana. I
yeah.
know
I
it
kind of
could be Kiana, but I don't think pro
see
play would do
since you're
Kiana.
putting Pantheon there, I was really thinking about Kiana jungle, but like because I don't like Kiana into Pantheon. I don't think that's a good time for her. But I also don't think Rengar into Kiana is a good time for Kiana. The
No, it's
Pantheon.
not.
I expect you to just pick a tank top and be fine, and then like you picked Pantheon, and now Kiana's just sad. Um, so I don't know
I
what
mean,
Kiana
Ornn
does.
is a problem for my team, though.
Yeah, Orange's
Until
fine.
Jinx hits three items.
Orange's fine. Orange just sits in fights, and you don't really have a whole bunch of peel for Jinx. Like if Kiana and Echo both get there, like they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, I think your draft is better than mine here, but we
unsure,
have to be very careful about my draft.
unsure because we got assassins flying around. There are so many picks. Like I'm just sitting here like how have they not been picked yet? But like I understand. We it, it's just the way
We're
we're drafting.
theorying.
Yeah. All right, my turn. I picked Kaiser. That's my first pick.
Okay.
There you go. Kaiser first pick.
Kaiser.
Hmm.
I'm going to go Braum
Okay,
and Misfortune.
that's fair. Don't know how to feel about blind Braum, but that's fair.
I'm just thinking like if because normally I would have banned like a Pike here.
Cool. So I'm gonna go Ivern Aphelios.
Okay, so it's probably a Kaiser mid then. I don't think Aphelios can do anything but ADC, right?
Yes, it is. I'm showing it's Kaiser mid. It is definitely
Yeah.
Kaiser mid.
Okay. Then
Guess I could have
let's
held
say
it.
that I go Elise.
Okay.
She's next to Echo. She's um I go Elise. I'm trying to think. Elise Yasuo.
Okay, I'm gonna go Poppy. Um where's this draft at? Jesus Christ. um I'm just gonna go Poppy Sona.
My last pick will be Kale.
Hmm. So mine's obvious. It's Poppy top, Ivern jungle, Sona support, Kaiser mid, Aphelios ADC. I assume yours is Yasuo mid.
Yeah, it could be Yasuo top,
I don't
but
think
it's
it's ever.
Yasuo mid.
I don't think it's ever Kale mid.
No, it shouldn't be, but it can be. I've seen it. It's Yasuo mid because specifically against the Kaiser, I feel like she has to be very careful because it is a Yasuo after all.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't really like the Braum. I absolutely hate the Elise because I feel like she's just useless late game. Um,
Yeah, late game. I mean, the point that I thought of is like split the map.
I feel like
Use the Elise, split the map.
I feel like if Elise is ever in a 2v2 that Ivern's there for, Ivern wins it. So I mean, Ivern plus whatever he's next to wins it because shields.
Yeah, that's true. There
So
you have pretty good enchanters, so
yeah, so I don't know. I know you never kill anything bot lane if Ivern's there. If it's a 3v3 bot lane, Ivern and Sona just laugh at you. Um,
yeah.
so hmm, don't know. One,
Yeah, I
two, three,
probably lose
four,
that draft
five, six.
overall.
I had 8 drafts open. That's why it looks like I have too many drafts open.
Uh, I mean,
Okay.
Kale still, if the game lasts long enough, Kale can just win the game.
Oh yeah, Kale into Poppy. I feel like it's fine. I feel like that's a really good pick. All
Yeah.
right, all right. Last draft for you on blue side.
All right, me on blue side. We'll go for the Jacks.
Okay. I'm gonna refresh my memory on what we've picked. All right, cool. I'm gonna take Ezreal Karma.
God, I hate Karma so much. She might be under support.
Yep. Okay. I just assume she should be under mid lane. Um, you're up.
Let's choose the human version of Ezra. I mean, the dragon version of Ezreal,
There it is.
Smolder Lulu.
Lulu's been drafted.
Oh,
Yep,
I
you
did
drafted it.
pick her. Yeah,
Yep.
never mind. Let me look at the bot lane then. What we have? I might change my bot lane in that case because
Okay.
I was thinking Smolder
I'm gonna leave Smolder
plus
there,
Lulu.
but I'll put the bot lane up. I can tell you what we don't have. We don't have Milio, Lulu, Seraphine.
I drafted Milia.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what we don't have up.
Oh, what we don't have. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So we don't have Ash, we don't have Brand, we don't have Braum, we don't have Janna, we don't have Lulu, we don't have Lux, Milio, Seraphine, Senna, Sona, Taric, Swain.
Just like pretty much all the sports. uh, okay, so that's the supports. I just need to see the ADCs.
The This much smaller list. And we don't have Aphelios, Ashe, Caitlyn, Draven, Ezreal, Jhin, Jinx, Kai'Sa, Misfortune, Neela, Zeri.
Yeah, I drafted Zeri. That was my
Yeah.
first
So we don't have
ADC.
the whole first row.
Yeah. I just thought of a good pair for Smolder, and now I've lost it. It'll come back to me.
Okay. I'll put the supports back up, so maybe it'll come back to you.
It might. I'm kind of leaning towards Soraka,
Okay.
but I feel like there might be a better pick, like maybe Renata.
Okay.
I feel like both of those are good for him, though.
I feel reasonable.
Let's actually go Renata.
Okay. It
So
doesn't matter the
Smolder,
order. Yeah, it
Renata.
doesn't matter the order.
And we don't know how Smolder will be in pro play yet.
No, he's legal. He's available.
Oh, he's
He's been
legal?
taken a couple times.
I just know Briar hadn't popped in
Briar
yet,
has not
so
been
we
played
don't.
yet. Yep. Smolder has. Briar hasn't. Yep.
Okay.
I don't understand why Briar doesn't get played, but that's just the point. We had to do. We had to know it was coming at some point, right? Kindred.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna take Galio here, and you can play. You can pick.
That's rough because I don't know if it's Karma or Galio mid. Because either one of them can mid lane, and either one of them can support.
Mm-hmm.
Let's grab Nafiri Wukong.
Ooh. Okay. Now we're getting spicy. I like that. Also, why is the Fury listed as a jungler? Um, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Game. It's fine. Um, I like that. Um,
I don't know if Nafiri has Nafiri been played in pro.
I think so.
I would assume so, but I don't know.
So it's Jack's top. It's the Fury mid. It's Wukong jungle.
There is a universe where it's Wukong top and Jack's jungle.
There is a universe. I don't. Okay, so let's do full information, like again, like I've been doing. About what I'm thinking here.
Okay.
Full information. I'm really,
So
I'm really thinking about sticking Karma top. And just picking a support, and like I'm trying to figure out what support I can play into this freaking Smolder Renata bot lane. I just need something that gets push. I need something that maybe isn't AP. Oh, is it just time to go fucking stupid? I think it's just time to go fucking stupid. Okay, cool. I figured it out. I figured out what the
are
pick
you going
is.
double ADC?
You
Is
know
it
what the pick?
Twitch support?
No, it's Callista. We just play Callista here. We just play bullshit. We just play Callista support, and it's fine. Actually, I think this is fine. And then we stick Karma top, and I think this is fine.
I think Neferi is the scariest thing in the universe to that team.
See, I don't think so. I think that Ezreal has a dash, and Karma has a bunch of shields, and Kindred has a don't die button, and Callista has a Pokeball for Ezreal, and Galio has a taunt, and also his ult to get there.
Neferi has a point and click jump on you button.
Yeah, but if Ezreal dashes like to Galio, like or
Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
or if Neferi's midair and Callista goes yeet.
Yeah, that is a thing that can
I
happen.
don't know what happens to Neferi then. This Neferi pick throws me off so much because I don't know what to play around it. And we already picked Braum, and I didn't want to play Thresh into Renata. and that was my only thought. Like this should probably just be Thresh. To be fair, it should be
Yeah, I
Thresh,
was
and
I was
it's
thinking
fine.
you'd go Thresh or
But
Pike.
I'm not playing Thresh. I won't. I'm gonna play Callista. We'll just go with the Callista draft. It should be fine. I think I could have just played like another enchant. I guess I could have just played Soraka and been fine. I don't know.
The reason I went Renata over Soraka is because I thought about a team fight angle where obviously her ult does the things for objectives. It's very brutal.
Yeah, this Neferi and this Renata are really good picks. I don't know how they work with Smolder. I think my team's strong, especially Callista. Um, especially Ezreal Callista are gonna shove this freaking Smolder into a box under his tower.
Yeah, but that's fine because Smolder will hyperscale just like Ezreal will.
But I
So
think Renata's useless just standing under a tower. So
yeah, Renata is pretty useless just
all
under a
right,
tower, but she can roam
uh,
maybe.
all right, we get one more draft.
And then I'm red side.
You're red side. I'm blue side. Do we just go completely off the rails immediately?
Pretty much. There's so many. There's 50 things that have been. No, it's 60.
There's
60 things are
there's
gone.
60 things gone. I just take Tristana.
Yeah, that's a really solid pick.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put the ADCs up because I have the feeling you have to pick one because I know you have to pick one at some point, and there's not a lot of them left. We've literally drafted the whole first row, and we've drafted most of the second row.
All but two of them. We can go
Um,
Lucian. We
here
can
are the
go.
ADCs that are still up: Kog'Maw, Lucian, Samira, Sivir, Twitch, Varus, Vayne, Zaya. And there's one pairing I don't know how neither of us have picked yet.
I will go Lucian, and then I need to see the supports.
No, I mean, she's up. You just take her, right?
No, Lucian Nami doesn't work anymore.
It's still the lane he's played with.
Oh, it's still the lane he's
Yes,
played
it
with?
still works.
Lecco said it's a bad lane now because it doesn't work the
It's his
same. Then yeah,
most
Lucian Nami.
it's his most played pairing in pro.
I would still go Lucian Nami there because I think Nami's a really strong champion and Lucian is fucking strong too,
So
especially early
what
game.
he means about like it doesn't work, and I think he's like kind of delusional is like not is like Lucian can't proc Nami's electrocute anymore like they used to do. But like
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Like what does that matter? Also, I'm gonna sit over here and pick my champions like a crazy person, and Uh, you notice I'm still on the ADC page because I picked Var. I picked Zyra Khan. Um,
Yeah, the
uh,
other really, really, really good
which these are
pairing.
the two pairings that I'm just sitting here like, how have they not win? How have we not picked these things? What are we doing? Are we on drugs? How much
And then
drugs are we on?
it's
Are we on good
and then it's
drugs?
very clear who you have as a mid laner.
Oh yeah, it's clear. It's meant to be clear. I also know what
Uh,
my B4 B5 is, no matter what you pick, because like, kind of has to be.
all right. So what if I go? I'm trying to think of a really good mid laner here.
Yeah, you got two picks there. You got to play. You got to be the mid top or mid jungle or whatever. My picks are probably staying the same no matter what you pick, unless you take one of my picks.
Why don't we go Rel
Okay.
and Katarina?
Okay. So full disclosure, Rel was like the first thing I thought of when I was going through my pick in my head. It's not what I ended up on, like what I'm gonna pick, but like I do respect the Rel. I'm picking Jarvan Rumble.
Yeah, yeah. Rumble's a really good pick there. All right. Have we picked Gragas?
Nope.
Okay.
Gragas is
Thinking of
available.
tanks. Well, I feel like Rumble just melts tanks though because of flamethrower.
I think tanks are the safe. In my opinion, I think tanks are the safest thing to take into Rumble.
Yeah, I mean tanks are just safe in general.
And in terms of
typically.
tanks top that we have left, it's like Malphite,
It's
Alawi,
Malphite,
Gragas,
Gragas.
Mundo.
Mhm.
I counted
I was
Alawi
actually
there.
thinking Malphite would be a really good option here.
I guess Tom Kinch is also still available.
Yeah, Tom Kinch is available. Yeah, I'll probably go Malphite.
Okay. So, um, the only other combo I saw, like in my head, like when I was looking at my draft, was going Fiddle Mundo or Fiddle Alawi, um,
Hmm.
going AP Jungle instead of Rumble Top. Thought about that. Thought about Fiddle here. Thought about Fiddle for. I mean, Fiddle's on my list of like if we did one more draft. I don't think we have enough ADCs to do a bunch more drafts because we only have like one,
I
two,
feel
three,
like your team
four,
builds Merc
five,
Treads and
six.
just kind of laughs at my team.
Oh yeah, and I don't feel. I feel like. I mean, the Malphite pick's really good. I like the Malphite pick, but I just I don't understand the Katarina into Tristana, but like I assume it's
Well, I
just.
was thinking Assassin
That's what I
into
assumed. I assumed.
Squishy.
I assumed it's just Assassin into Squishy. I
That's literally the only thought process. Oh, Assassin into Squishy. I almost picked Talon.
I think Talon's probably a better pick.
Yeah.
Like overall. I don't really think I don't really know what else you could pick. I mean, in my head, like the thing you go to like that's not the worst thing in the world is Vex. Um,
Oh
let
my
let
god, we neither one of us picked Vex this
let,
entire
let
time.
let's like that's what I was about to say. Let's go through some of the stuff that wasn't picked because I'm just amazed at it. I'm amazed at some of it. Like in top lane, like most of this is fine. Aatrox win, like never got touched.
Yeah.
That's a little
Alawi
wild to
never got
me.
touched.
Alawi's fine. Alawi's not that common, but Aatrox, Gwyn, Yone are like
Yeah.
the three big ones. Gnar, like nobody ever just slammed Gnar as like a thing. Jungle wise, Bel'Veth's the most broken thing in the game right now. Nobody picked it. Um, that's
You
kind of
said
the big one.
jungle wise
No,
Aphelios?
I said Bel'Veth's the most broken thing in the game right now. Nobody picked it.
Oh,
Um,
I thought it was Rengar.
no, Rengar's not as broken now, but like he's still broken. Nocturne never got picked. That's a little wild to me.
Hmm.
Nobody did an Italy draft. Um,
I
there's
don't
a
know the Nidalee angles, so
It's yeah. Ari never got picked. LeBlanc, Oriana, Nico, they all just sitting at home still. Rise never got picked. Twisted Fate's kind of broken right now. Zed didn't get picked ever. Um, I know Zed doesn't get picked in pro, but still. I think we picked all the ADCs. I don't know of an ADC that we did. I mean, Var. Here's the
Shiver,
thing. Here's the thing. Var.
Shiver, Twitch, Kog'Maw,
Well,
Varus,
I know
and
which ones we
Vayne.
didn't pick, but like I meant like of the broken stuff. Varus is the one standout that's like, how did Varus never go in 7 drafts? Well, Varus never went because we had other pairings. I assume if I don't take Neela Toric, I could have took like Varus for not in that one draft, but like
Yeah,
the pairing I never got to use because you picked it. What you picked part of it was I was going to use Ezreal Lux in one of my drafts.
right.
Um, Never got
I
picked
just
that.
took the Caitlyn Lux combo, so
Support wise, Bard never got picked. Bard's kind of busted right now.
Alistar. I think Alistar's used
Alistair's
every
a
now
good
and again.
counterpick to a bunch of stuff.
And then Leona.
Leona's a good counterpick to a bunch of stuff. Um, that's pretty much
Thresh.
it.
Thresh and Pike.
I still think Thresh might should have went my last draft, where I picked Callista. Um,
Yeah,
but I thought about Pike a couple times, but you like I think we both did good jobs drafting like away from things that where Pike was good. Um,
yeah.
yeah, this was fun. This was fun.
This was fun.
There's a handful of champions that I just think could have got picked that never got picked, but it's fine. That's why we do drafts. They're fun. Zach's just like super broken, like 3 roles right now. Didn't go ever, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Shyvana could have gone too.
no, Shyvana's the worst champion in the game. Um,
Oh, really?
she's on the list. She's somewhere on that list. Yep.
Oh no. I
All
thought
right,
she was better.
all right, YouTube. I'm gonna flip through these drafts one time just so they're at the end of this video, so they're easily like screenshotable for me later if I want to. Um, but thank y'all for watching. I appreciate whoever watches this video, especially whoever makes it into this 50-minute video. Um, and we'll be back maybe within a couple weeks with Lecco or Knight, maybe, hopefully. Knight's gonna be the one harder to pin down. I might just take a day off work and do a video with Knight at that point. Um, just to be fair, like just to be completely above board here. So like I said, here's our drafts. There's some interesting stuff in all of these. Thank you all for watching. Peace.